Good evening, Taurus. Welcome to my channel, Spirit Now Incorporated. It is a pleasure to have you with me this afternoon. I have been out of the loop here for a few weeks. A lot of, energies going on in the world that unfortunately affected my energies. So much turbulence in the world, as I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, are aware. And it, of course, affected my energy level as well. So I do apologize for this delayed forecast. And this being said, Taurus, this forecast for you is for the entire month of March 2022. It will be an integration of the new moon that we had in Pisces on March 2nd, as well as this full moon that we had in Virgo on March 18th. And the planetary energies for you, Taurus, commencing on March 2nd, was to do with your 11th house. That's where Pisces fell at 14 degrees for the new moon, in your 11th house of, hopes and wishes and friends and, perhaps the community with which you reside. And for some of you, I think that there has been a welcome change of new associates and or new friends, creating really healthy connections for you. A lot of you Taurians have walked away from the past. Congratulations for doing so. Certainly don't want to take those energies in with you toward the future. But also with Saturn in your 10th house, it's perhaps a career change for some of you Taurians, and or expressing your authentic self in a creative nature, in another perhaps entrepreneurial type of business for some of you Taurians. But either way, this new beginning that you're welcoming is very much a breath of fresh air for you Taurians. For sure. It's a really, really good time to connect with new thought patterns and new people, and especially new people that will be in support of perhaps a new beginning for you. For those of you that are connecting with respect to new employment or perhaps even a total career change. Very, very beneficial energies for this month of March that I hope a lot of you Taurians were able to feel and move forward with. Now the full moon also for you on March 18th falling in Virgo, fell in your 5th house. And that's the house of, again, your authentic self and how you express yourself. It's the house of creativity, children, and really a need to release some joyful talent and allowing the light of that joy to truly fulfill you Taurians, and how you're wishing to develop, perhaps even if it's a hobby, into a career and or business for those of you that are looking toward entrepreneurship. So there's a true need for aligning yourself with these energies, allowing those talents and skills and abilities that you were born with to come forward, release in a positive, creative way, and certainly, express that authenticity to the world. And that's really what you're wanting for yourself, and wanting to express that joy and these new energies, these new career endeavors, these new hobbies, and really nurturing them so that they flourish, Taurus. These are the energies that are planetarily being expressed for you for the month of March. Bear in mind that the full moon energies from March 18th in Virgo that fell in your 5th house, these energies will be playing out until this new moon forthcoming here at the beginning of April, which I, of course, will be doing a separate video for. This being said, for you Taurians, I'd like to commence the balance of this forecast with a few cards delving into your energies from the most recent past, your current energies and forthcoming, by looking at the Animal Spirit Oracle deck. We'll clarify with the Cat Tarot, and then we will close out the forecast for March 2022 with one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. Again, thank you to all of you Taurians out there that are tuning in. Thank you to each of you that like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I genuinely appreciate it, and very much looking forward for continued blessings. We have a lot, all of us have a lot to be very thankful for, because there are so many, as you're well aware, around the world that are truly being oppressed in so many ways right now, and in some very brutal ways at that. And we should feel very fortunate each and every day and express that love and gratitude for our freedom and the ability to express our beautiful selves, and allowing the spiritual council to keep us elevated in love and in peace, not only for our own environment, within our own body and within our own foundational arenas, but certainly extending that love and peace out into the world where it is greatly needed at this time. All right, without further ado, Taurus, let's take a look at some of your most recent past energies, current, forthcoming, and then we'll delve into some details with the Cat Tarot, and we'll close out with the Enchanted Map Oracle deck. All right, Taurus, for March 2022. March 2022. First card out in your most recent energies, we have the Otter Spirit, the numerical number 42, reducing to a 6. Now, it did come up in the reverse. Some of you Taurians perhaps felt in the most recent past, and this could have, even recently going back to February, because recent energies can be different for all of you, as you each have your own natal birth chart, and so therefore different influencing planets. But I suspect, generically speaking, that a lot of you that have felt alone, this is a reminder that you are never alone, especially when you align with your higher counsel, your highest spiritual counsel. You are a fixed sign, so it's difficult for you Taurians to embrace change. I suspect a lot of you have been going through a lot of changes. Frankly, we all have been, each of us zodiacs, throughout these last 14 years in specific, and certainly, in the last 5, have been very, predominant in their energies of change for all of us. And you Taurians are feeling it very much so as well, and have been feeling it. And it's this energy in the reverse is an important reminder to allow the universe to continue to guide you, as difficult as that may be. In our 3D world, it's really, really essential to connect with higher consciousness through meditation or prayer. However you are able to obtain that healing energy in a healthy way, Taurus, that's what is being asked of you to do. And then you will therefore be able to express joy, not only within your most inner being, but expressing that to those in your familial line, as well as in to others. So again, that's what this energy would be indicative of, and I suspect a lot of you have, if not already, are coming through them. In your current energies, we have the Dove Spirit in the reverse, and the Dove Spirit, is a spiritually directed energy. It is the numerical number of 3, which is a very highly Neptunian spiritual octave energy. Some of you Taurians have been feeling left with little peace. I'm feeling very strongly that a lot of you are quite affected by what's going on in the world. As an earth sign, that would not be surprising. Certainly all of us zodiacs that are compassionate and have a sense of humanity are and I think most of us do, are really feeling the heaviness of what's been going on in other parts of the world. And the reminder again here is, in your current energies, to try and tap into that higher spiritual realm that will provide you with the peace that you're looking for, Taurus. And that will certainly have its effects in a positive way in your physical 3D realm as well. And whatever that, you choose to create in the process. Really, really important to connect with God, Gaia, spiritual council, galactic council, whichever name you wish to label it, it truly is all the same. Now, in your forthcoming energies, we have the Dog Spirit. Now, the 19 does reduce to a 1, and it's talking about being loyal to what you love. and who you love. And this energy did come up in the reverse, again, suggesting that, for some of you Taurians, perhaps you have felt a sense of disloyalty from other energies toward you, or vice versa. Perhaps others have felt a sense of disloyalty from you toward them. Either way you spin it, it is an energy of feeling betrayed, feeling a lack of love, really important to also be loyal to what you love, and not get so, if I may, for the lack of a better expression, be bogged down in what's happening in the negative energies of the world. Try to focus diligently, and again, prayer and meditation will help you to connect with this resource of positive infusion of energies within your most inner body, spiritual mind, physical body, and mental realm, that will help block some of these negative energies from coming into your 3D. Really, really important, as this energy in the reverse would suggest. Try and if for those of you that have felt a sense of disloyalty from others toward you, or you have felt that you have been disloyal, a healing is required here. And Chiron will be moving into Aries on the 1st of April, and Chiron is the wounded healer. And wherever that will fall in your house transit for the first forthcoming part of April will be where a healing will be emphasized. And I will certainly delve into that more with you when I do the April forecast for the new moon commencing on the 1st of April, which will be falling in Aries. And we'll see where that falls for you, Taurus. But a healing is required, and perhaps some kindness and compassion towards yourself and towards others will help that healing come into play. So looking at some of these details, I'd like to look at the Cat Tarot for hopefully some guided answers here that may be of assistance to Taurians that are experiencing some really heavy energies. Would not be surprising. The nodes did shift. The North Node is now in Taurus, and that's where the eclipses will be happening. And the North Node is an energy that is suggestive of the direction we are to be going toward, and that will become more clear as this year unfolds for you Taurians. And the South Node is in Scorpio, and the South Node is indicative of that which we are no longer to walk, the path that we are supposed to leave behind, which would be inclusive of a lot of heavy energies that you Taurians have been going through. And there will be eclipses happening this year in your sign as well, Taurus. So the new moon in Aries forthcoming will certainly shed a lot of light. I will do a separate video on that here in the next couple of weeks here before the end of the month. And hopefully that will be of guided assistance to you Taurians that are looking to navigate through some heavier energies that you're still processing. All right, Taurus. Again, this will not resonate for all of you, but for those of you that this forecast will be resonating for March 2022, I do hope it is of assistance and will help you feel guided through your free will as well, to elevate you in higher consciousness that will certainly help you move forward in a smoother fashion here on this planetary realm, that we call Earth. All right, Taurus, that being said, let's take a look with the Cat Tarot at some details. For March 2022, we'll take a quick look here at your most recent energies of the Otter Spirit, where, some of you have been feeling quite alone, but the universe is reminding you that you're never alone. Seek your own spiritual counsel within and connect with that energy so that, it will help uplift you. And to clarify that energy, Taurus, the first card out we have is the Five of Pentacles in the upright. And the Five of Pentacles is that there has been For some of you Taurians, perhaps in the most recent past, whatever that means to you, whether it's been the last 4 years or the last, 2 weeks, there has been a concern of resources and investments. Pentacles are indicative of that which is tangible with respect to money, finances, of any sort of resourceful investments and or other investments, that which you can touch. And for some of you Taurians, perhaps have been challenged with that. Perhaps there's been a change of employment that either was initiated by oneself, or the change just happened to come through and required you to make some, financial changes within your income and or investments, but you will come through it. It's a time to reflect and to find the light and the healthy canvas here. I'm seeing a canvas, a blank canvas of something that you're creating that is brand new. And perhaps that's why the change of career and or employment or change in resources had to, manifest as it did, to allow you the push in the growth that is being asked of you to move forward, to move to that which is your authentic self, aligning yourself with that which is of your highest value, your talents, skills, and abilities. And perhaps in doing so, it has affected you negatively in your resources. That would not be uncommon, because certainly with any sort of a financial change, there can be a challenge of incoming resources, but it's not something that you can't grow. This is a time for growth and new beginnings and moving toward that which you are authentically aligned with to be successful at, Taurus. So that's what I would be intuitively inclined to share with you as I'm picking up on those energies. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles, we have what is this? This is the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands is indicative of going into active battle of some sort. Now, it did come up in the reverse, which is very positive. And that is to suggest to me that I'm seeing this very positive, in that a lot of you Taurians are not wishing to battle with anyone or anything. You just want to move on, be happy, regroup, recalibrate, renew, rejoice in a new beginning for yourself. And that has been in your recent energies. And a lot of you have laid down the battle. You have no interest in battling with anyone as you move forward in creating your most beautiful self. And I see this as very positive, and I'm very much encouraging this type of energy to move forward with Taurus. Congratulations for those that have had the courage to do so. And I would suggest to continue to do so, because going into battle mode doesn't serve anybody. All it does is exhaust you, and you have experienced from recent battles that exhaustion, hindrance, and hasn't served you in any way, shape, and form, and quite frankly, even affected a lot of you financially, where there was a loss of resources. So lay down the battle, move forward, and don't engage with anyone who wants to battle with you. Walk away. And that's what the Seven of Wands in the reverse energy would indicate that a lot of you are doing. And I say kudos. Good for you, Taurus. Moving forward into your current energies, where perhaps a lot of you have been feeling less than peaceful. For the energies that have been going on in the world, it's been difficult to be peaceful. But again, the only way to obtain that peace is through, an elevated form of consciousness, going deep within through meditation, prayer, or another alternative form of healing that is healthy for you, Taurus. It is highly suggested to do so, to allow that peace to come in. Once that peace comes in, you have clarity, and there's a lightness within your body and within your mental arena that will allow you to move forward, whereas present it has been difficult perhaps for some of you to do so with that energy in the reverse. Clarifying the dove spirit, we have the Eight of Pentacles in the upright, and this is very positive. This is in the upright energy is suggesting that a lot of you Taurians are doing the work that you need to do to create a new beginning for yourself. Eight of Pentacles is an indication of a new employment scenario and or new career endeavor. And even for some of you, perhaps looking into entrepreneurship, creating your own business, and you're working very hard in rebuilding that money, rebuilding those finances, as would be indicated of the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. Very, very positive, very forward moving, feeling strong, feeling tired, but you're moving forward, and you're moving forward positively, and you have the total support of council to do so. The Galactic Spiritual Council is supporting you, and in that knowingness and in seeing the beautiful results of your hard work, you're feeling uplifted already. For some of you Taurians that have, taken the plunge and moved forward in faith. And congratulations. This is absolutely beautiful to see. And it's very positive, and it's going to be very, very rewarding. This is the season of rewards for hard work and working with, the universe to be your best and highest self, and to not allow the negativities of the past energies, however past it's been, recent or even, 4 or 5 years, whatever that means to you Taurians, let it go and focus on this new canvas that you're building here. Because Eight of Pentacles, the next is the 9, and that's truly rebuilding resources and allowing yourself to actually even invest those resources to have them blossom even more. Beautiful energy to see. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in the upright, we have Justice. Congratulations. Absolutely. This is showing that you are feeling strong within. You are feeling that there has been a justice for you, even if it's been difficult in your past energies to move through that energy of feeling a loss. You are seeing the rewards in the hard work that you're putting in now by painting that new canvas. This is absolutely beautiful to see. Absolutely beautiful. And again, confirming that any negativity of the past, you are not engaging with it because it has just choked you in the past, and you don't want to have anything to do with that. You're focusing on rebuilding. And I'm thrilled to see this for you, Taurus, and rebuilding something brand new for yourself. And in that, you're feeling the justice of the universe for you, because you have recognized, for those of you that are resonating, that by releasing the negativities and energies that have not served you from the past, and you're not wanting to engage with them, be they people or energies in another fashion, you are receiving your justice from the universe, because you're feeling the strength of moving forward, rebuilding your pentacles, rebuilding your investments, rebuilding a portfolio for yourself. And for some of you are building a new business. That's going to be very, very positive for you. Beautiful to see. And in your forthcoming energies, where, some of you are still feeling challenged, where perhaps you have felt that there's been a disloyalty within yourself toward yourself, and or from others toward you, or you towards others, you're wanting to move away from those energies. Keep moving forward with this hard work as indicated in your current energies, Taurus, rebuilding that beautiful portfolio of pentacles, which will help uplift your energy level as well, because you'll feel stronger and more secure as a fixed sign. It's really important to you as an earth sign. And let the betrayals of the past go, the betrayals of the self, the betrayals from others, and perhaps even for some of you where you have betrayed others, take the learning and the healing from it, and allow yourself to heal through it. Try and be forgiving of others and forgiving of yourself, and move forward. Clarifying that dog spirit, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Again, indicating that there's, for some of you, you've really been feeling a lack of support. Perhaps some of you that are moving forward with this, working really hard and wanting to see the rewards from the universe for you, they have been delayed. as would be indicated by this energy in the reverse. I feel for a lot of you, perhaps, or some of you, those of you that are resonating, perhaps some of you are feeling a lack of love for yourself. You know, I'm almost getting the word shame. I don't know what that would be meaning, but if some of you are feeling shame or feeling shameful toward others, or feeling that shame from others toward you, or even feeling a sense of self-shame, try and heal that energy. You know, we all have lessons to learn, and we can take those lessons and recycle them and make them work for us in a positive way, where we heal and we allow others to heal. You know, none of us are perfect. And so try and be compassionate with yourself, Taurus, if you are experiencing this type of energy where you're feeling like a lack of love towards yourself or from others towards you, or vice versa. Allow yourself some healing time and reconnect with that peace, which will allow you to feel the love. You know, the love that Spirit has for you, the love that you were created with, the love that you're supposed to express. It's really, really important to allow that to envelop your most inner being, and then you'll be able to express that in your outer well-being as well. So really important message there. I'm feeling very, very strongly for some of you. Clarifying the King of Cups in reverse. We have the King of Swords in reverse. And yeah, you know, once again, it's just indicating that a lot of you have felt there's been a terrible betrayal of some sort, either from the self to the self, or from you toward others, or others towards you, in whichever arena this is unfolding for some of you Taurians. There is a tremendous need for healing here. A tremendous need. I mean, to the point where some of you are feeling quite depressed. Really important to connect with your higher spiritual counsel. I'm feeling that very, very strongly. I don't want to preach, but at the same time, I truly wish to emphasize that this will be the best form of healing for you, to help, you know, release the negative energies that are within your innermost being. Release them through yoga, through meditation, through prayer, through even just speaking to your higher spiritual counsel audibly, however you feel best the energy to express in a healthy fashion. That is what is being asked of you to do, so that you can reconnect with the truth of who you are, Taurus. Who are you? Who do you wish to express yourself to be? You want to express your most authentic, beautiful self, because that's what you were created to do. And that's what's important to remember, even as you're going through perhaps some challenging times, personally and or professionally. For some of you, it will be both. Tremendous healing is required here. And that's truly the emphasis that I am receiving intuitively based on these energies as I'm feeling them. There's a true need to be compassionate and kind to yourself, and take time to be within your most inner self, so that you can heal. And once you feel that beautiful light of healing and warmth resonate through your vessel, the vessel that allows you to walk this planet, you'll be able to express that in the 3D realm, back towards yourself and also towards others. And you will connect with other energies, with other people that will be able to express that to you as well, because they'll feel that energy from you. They'll feel that genuineness from you. So allow that genuine healing to take place. Make an effort, Taurus, as some of you are, and some of you are still being challenged to do so, but the emphasis is to make the effort. And the beautiful, amazing results that will unfold because of that effort will be seriously rewarded in a very beautiful way for yourself, in your personal arena and or your professional arena. Now, clarifying these energies, Taurus, I'm going to pull one card from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck to get one final overall message for you, Taurus. Feeling this very, very strongly, that a lot of you have been quite quite challenged, and it has been a heavy time for all of us zodiacs. These last 4 or 5 years specifically, and the last 2 years haven't helped with everything that's going on in the world. The reminder is to use the energies of these beautiful planetary transits that we are currently having, that will be playing out for the next couple of months, some very strong, beautiful energies, and use them for good. There are other places in the world that are not using them for good. And when they are used in a lesser octave, they create war, which is what we are very much seeing. The key is to not let that happen in our personal life, where we still have the freedom to choose and feel blessed to be able to do so. So use this time wisely, Taurus. Be transformed by the renewal of your mind. And that means to focus on recreating and re-navigating thought patterns within your inner self, within your psychological self, so that there can be a beautiful transformation of healing and wholeness and new beginnings. And when you feel that sort of strength, and the universe is, and you're feeling the alignment of the universe, you can create beautiful physical manifestations in the 3D realm. It starts from the self, Taurus. It starts from within. Be the change that you want, I guess would be the key word. Be the change that you want. One final overall message from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck for Taurus for March 2022. I'd like to thank each of you Taurians, that have tuned in. I do hope that this forecast, although quite heavy, is of help and is of guidance for those that choose to use in a healthy fashion to navigate forward. Certainly we all have free will, but it is my hope that I have been able to be of some help to you Taurians that perhaps have been looking for some helpful tools of navigation. I hope that I've provided that. And I'd like to thank each and every one of you that like, share, and subscribe to Spirit Nine Incorporated. It is genuinely appreciated. And so looking forward to continuing with these forecasts on my channel. And thank you for the support to allow me to do so. All right, Taurus, one final card for Taurus from the Enchanted Map Oracle deck for the month of March 2022. And the final message is the Dragon's Lair, the numerical number of 19. Now, it did come up in the reverse, and I would see this indicative and or likened to the Tower card in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot. In the reverse, it would suggest to me a very positive energy in that the towers that you have come through, Taurus, where there have been undeniable changes, perhaps for some of you in your life, personally and or professionally, big life-changing moments. A lot of you perhaps have come through this already, and the healing now is being asked of you. It's time to heal. The tower has come down where it was necessary. When we don't take the initiative, perhaps would be a good word to use, to make the changes within ourselves and within our outer arenas that we somehow know throughout a period of time that are necessary to do. The universe does it for us. And when the universe does it, it comes in very powerful, very quickly, unexpectedly, and leaves us with a feeling of quite disruption because we are unprepared. And I suspect that a lot of you Taurians, like a lot of the other zodiacs, have already gone through this. And for those of you that are going through this, know that where there is, death, there is a rebirth, metaphorically speaking. That is where transformation comes in. And this tower coming down, or that has already come down, as would be indicated in the reverse, it is to suggest that now that the negativity and the darker energies have left your environment, whether you initiated that or whether it was initiated for you through the universe, through whichever vehicles the universe chose. Now there's a time for self-reflection and healing so that you can start anew, as would be indicated here by working very hard to build a new story, to paint a new story on that blank canvas that will be very much rewarded, even insofar as your financial arena is concerned, because you're no longer being associated with that which has stripped you of your energies, with that which was stripping you of your financial resources, where your self-worth was in question, where you felt betrayed, and or vice versa, where others perhaps felt betrayed. It is a time of healing, compassion, love, and kindness. As difficult as that may be to experience, the importance is to focus on those energies to manifest them in your world. And that is the message here for you, Taurus, for the month of March 2022. Bear in mind these energies for the full moon in Virgo that we just had on March 18th will be playing out until the new moon in Aries forthcoming April 1st. There will be a separate forecast for that first half of April forthcoming here within the next couple of weeks. Look out for that, Taurus. I will be able to share more details with you at that time. Until then, this is a reminder to take extra special care. Give yourself love. Give yourself the peace that the universe wants to allow you to have. Let go of the past. Look to the future. Paint that new story. Write that new script. Rebuild your new life. And as a result, whatever came crashing down will completely be devoid of your current energies. You will not have to take that with you into your current or future energies. Let it go, Taurus. Don't let this energy take any more from you than it already has for however long it has. Stay focused on rebuilding your peace and working hard to do so and feeling the reward of that hard work. Turn this around and let the dove of peace carry you forward by healing, being compassionate, connecting with your source of spiritual counsel, whatever name you wish to label, and by releasing the past. Let this negativity go. It's not for you to carry, Taurus. Let it go. 19 reduces to a 10, that's completion. It's time to walk away from the negativities and stay focused on rebuilding your peace, where some of you are still feeling challenged by that, but are working diligently on rebuilding that peace, that healing, that love within, that peace that you need, and being rewarded for doing so, where you're not feeling so stifled and hindered by the past, where you felt asphyxiated. Let it go and allow this beautiful dove of peace to carry you forward. This is the energy to stay focused on. The light always surpasses the dark. Don't forget that, Taurus. Spirit and I Incorporated genuinely appreciates you. Be well, and I will see you soon. Until then, Taurus, good night for now.